Okay, people, we're back. What we're going to talk about right now?
We just talked about posture alignment, elevation, retraction. Now we're going to talk about extension of the spine. Again, as I mentioned in the previous blog and previously before, we're overly flexed in life. You've seen it, we've all seen it. With age, not meaning to be bad, we see the older people who the gravity's pulling down, you see them walking down the street and they, no, it's not even,
That's true,
honestly.
I'm getting there.
With time, that can happen to everyone and anyone. So it's really important that when we sit down, we're flexed. When we're at the job and the table, we're flexed. When you're watching anything you do, you're flexed. So the more flexed you are, the weaker we're actually making ourselves. We're straining that back because the back's not designed to be down here. So in actual fact, you're redesigning your posture to be here. Yeah. So you're gonna get problems because it's not supposed to be that. We're supposed to be all the way up. So it's really important we extend the spine. Again, there's many versions of extension. We're just gonna show you two quick ones. Again, not too much equipment needed for this one.
We want you to be able to do this at home, in your office, at your lunch break. People might think you're crazy, but you're aligning your body and getting your body right. So
So we're just gonna come down to the kettlebell, Russian, great piece of equipment, compound. We're gonna talk about what compound means a little bit later. But I'm just gonna show you two quick exercises. One, a kettlebell deadlift, extending the spine, and the other, a kettlebell swing, give you extension and hyperextension. Hyperextension is just another version. This extension, hyperextension is going all the way back, and that is a function of the spine. So it's really important that we get that in there. Yeah. So again, we're just going to show you quickly. Nothing too special, but making sure it's nice and safe and everyone knows what they're doing. Always, if you're coming, we're going to come to a deadlift position. Legs are shoulder width apart. So we're always working on our alignment. Again, everything we do in the gym, we're Superman or Superwoman. Chest is always high, butt's always out. Always be proud of yourself. So every exercise you do, think of it as being proud and strong, and that way you'll have the correct posture. Yeah. So already, I'm proud, I'm strong. I'm gonna come down when I squat. I'm just gonna make sure the knees never go over the toe in the front. But again, my chest is still high. I'm still proud, I'm still strong. You can see here, my knees are not going over the toe. I'm still looking forward, so I still got a great posture. My spine is nice and strong. I'm just gonna pull that up to my waist, thrust those hips. That's where I get that extension.
Okay.
Nice, pull that down. Again, I'm always looking forward. Chest is always high. I'm Superman. And for the ladies, you're Superwoman. Nice and strong. Always find something to concentrate on when we're exercising. I've been there where you're not deadlifting the weights properly. People say it's not. The gym is really serious, you know, like I've been there, I've had niggles and pains and aches just from picking up the weight. Imagine this was a weight like this, but my spine is twisted. And now I'm adding pressure. So even though it's light, it feels like, no, we must always pick it up in the correct manner. It's just the way the gym is, you know? Like when you drive your car, you have rules and regulations. There's rules and regulations in the gym. And before, when I was a bit younger, I used to think these instructors were being, sorry to say, assholes or whatever you want to say about them. But they are really, it's their passion, it's their goal. So when they see somebody doing poor technique, I find myself doing it myself now. I see the young kids over there, they're trying to do some tricep pull downs, they're down here and they're just
crunched,
So in actual fact, crunches, don't ever take anything I say for gospel, but crunches is the last thing we want to be doing because we're always crunched. We want to be extending, hyper extending to really to pull that self back. You got to think of us like an elastic band. We've just shortened. We need to stretch that back out again, you know? Heat that up. Let that length come back. And that's the reason why people get the back pains. There's no length there, you know? So again, I'm going to move on to the second exercise that's got extension and hyperextension. There's a kettlebell swing. We might need to, health and safety, just get you standing over here if you don't mind.
I'm the old dog.
Again, always strong and proud, looking forward. Nice deadlift, chest is nice and high, knees are never going over that toe. I'm just gonna deadlift that up again like I did before. But this one's slightly a little bit more tricky, so we're gonna talk you through this one.
Okay.
With the handles, I always want your wrist to be nice and strong. Yeah? We're just gonna rock that backwards and forward a couple times. You're using your waist as a pendulum. Can you see how I'm swinging those waists? I haven't started yet, I'm just warming up.
I can see how
I'm gonna come down, and then bang. So I've got my core, and I've got extension. So I'm just gonna slow that down for you. Nice deadlift, strong and proud. There, I have my core muscles exploding, bringing that weight up. But I was still getting my extension and hyperextension. Now we're here, we're gonna talk about that compound. Compound just means across more than one joint. So anytime we're doing exercise, you want to do a compound exercise realistically, because you're getting double the benefit. If I just stand there and just curl, and I'm just getting flexion and extension of my elbow, nowhere else in my body is really getting any benefit. But if I squat and curl, I've now got my legs working, I've got my back, my core working to keep my body up nice. So you see where we're going, everything.
That's good, I like that.
We're trying to get the bang for your buck. If you're gonna go and spend, you wanna get the most. It's the same as in the gym. If you're gonna do exercise, let's get the most out of it. Compound, functional exercises. I'm gonna leave the people to research a little bit more, because I want people to want to find out about this. If we feed everyone with everything, then they might not come back to us, you know? So we want you to use your brain as well. Again, like I said, compound functional exercises. It's the new style of training, not that it's new, but where the 70s, the 80s, you had the big bodybuilders, the Arnold Schwarzeneggers, and that was everyone's goal, you know, to get as big as you can. Not really worried about the diet, too tough, just but with the bulk, less mobility. Less flexible. The more isolation we do, less core function. So again, it's really important that we're getting that compound, we're working on that posture, we're working on that alignment. Again, 3 basic things: elevation, retraction, and extension. You work on those 3 just to start. We haven't even gone into the core yet, we're just talking about posture, alignment. Already you can see the difference. I look 10 times better. Where if I just go back to normal, this is life, you know? We have gravity put us down, we're driving, like I said, we're doing loads of things like this. So we need to really train to pull ourselves all the way back up. So we're nice and healthy, spine is nice and strong. Like I said, everything works in groups. So if one thing's weaker, another group has to work harder. If they have to work harder, it puts more strain on other players. It's just a knock-on effect. It just keeps on rolling around the body. And eventually, you're just going to be tired, you're going to be injured, you're not going to feel good. And that's the last thing. We want to feel good.
Okay, well, people, you heard the truth right there. Now, I personally know everything that Kima said is the truth, because I've literally been there. I've literally been there, done the weights, twisted, done the back. Your muscles are bigger, but you can feel it. And now that I'm older, I've been managed to slim down a lot, but I'm serious. This posture stuff, don't take it lightly. It is about the functionality, because I'm starting to not feel it. I'm not too old, but the bottom line is I totally am aware, and I can vouch, if you want to call me an old boy, your posture and everything does make a difference. Because if I did keep my body in certain functionality, I wouldn't even have a little bit of the stomach I got, because my structure would have been right.
That also comes in with the diet as well, which we're going to expand on. We've got 101 topics.
There's more than that, just the diet as well. So now you've got all that goodness. This is about getting your body right at any age. I think this is good stuff. People, life cycle developments, we're here to help you. It's all about oneness in your life, your spirit, your heart, your mind, your body. That's what we're here for. Got Kima here with me. Watch out, we got more blogs coming. See ya!